Hello and welcome. I'm Louis Freund, Professor Emeritus at San Jose State University, a proud ISSIP Fellow, and I'm very happy to share with you the latest updates to the MyT-Me system, a platform designed to score and support T-shaped professional development and organizational management. Today, I'll briefly ground our discussion in the T-shaped concept, introduce MyT-Me as a scoring system, walk through our most recent upgrades, and discuss how this tool can be applied for individuals and teams. I'll also let you know what's coming next in the MyT-Me platform. The T-shaped model reflects professionals who combine deep expertise with the ability to collaborate broadly. The vertical bar, the T-stem, reflects the level of mastery of at least one core discipline or system. The horizontal bar, the T-top, represents the extent of boundary crossing competencies and skills such as teamwork, communication, and critical thinking, global understanding, and project management, and represents experience across disciplines and/or systems. For a full background on the development of the MyT-Me framework, please see our full paper from last year's AHFE conference, including over 50 references to outstanding work in the T-shaped space. Today's presentation builds on that foundation by showing how we've evolved the system over the past year. While the T-shaped concept is widely recognized, what's been missing is a way to assess and track it quantitatively. That's the problem we set out to solve years ago with MyT-Me. I'm indebted to Jim Sporer for his guidance and motivation, and to Pavel Sava and Abhishek Sathianarayanan for their programming and design skills. MyT-Me allows users to develop a personal T profile and an associated T score. It scores both the vertical T-stem and the horizontal T-top based on a person's real-world positions, education, deeds, skills, and tools. To define the MyT-Me T-top, we included the 7 categories from the figure, plus 2 others, to reflect experience across disciplines and/or systems based on published discussions and papers at that time. Similarly, we defined 5 categories to reflect expertise in a system and/or discipline for the T-stem. They included memberships, authorships and recognitions, education and degrees and certifications, operations responsibilities and expertise, software and device proficiency, and methods and skills proficiencies. MyT-Me scores your T-shape by using AI tools to transfer your LinkedIn profile or resume or Vita into this MyT-Me framework. This diagram shows the full MyT-Me flow, starting from resume upload or LinkedIn import, running through AI-driven parsing and weighting, and ending in a clear visual dashboard showing a user's T-shape and growth areas. The user's personal MyT-Me dashboard is presented when the tab at the top left is selected with a click. On the right is a group of percentile bands indicating the 50th, 75th, and 95th percentiles based on approximately 800 ISSIP member profiles. There are filters listed below the chart for selecting the sectors of the database that the bands represent. The filter choices can be applied to the total T-score, the T-top score, and the T-stem score, or to any of the subcategories. This chart shows the bands for total T-score on the vertical axis, plotted against the years since first employment on the horizontal axis. The user's own total T-score is shown as a red dot in the chart relative to their own years since first employment. This user's total T-score is between the 75th and 95th percentiles in the green band. At the left are representations of the user's T-top and T-stem charts showing percentages and total scores for each component on pie and radar charts. Since our last HSSE presentation, we've released a set of upgrades grouped into three categories. First, development insight tools like gap analysis and AI coaching. Second, user control features such as item confirmation and filtered views. And third, data quality enhancements like duplicate detection and smart data entry. The gap feature allows users to compare their current profile against their goals. The system identifies where their strengths lie and where growth is needed, and then recommends strategies to close those gaps. Our new profile coaching feature uses a large language model to suggest actions tailored to each user's entries. This is no longer hypothetical. The system now actively suggests next step actions personalized to your current profile. It's a coach, not just a calculator. When you complete a recommendation, MyT-Me will convert that into an updated T-score. Here's a look at the new user controls that we've implemented. Items are now flagged as confirmed or unconfirmed. Confirmed items contribute to the live T-score. This gives users confidence in the quality and completeness of the record. Orange on the tab line at the top signals that the section contains at least one unconfirmed entry. Hovering over the unconfirmed signal presents a list of the incomplete items in that record. Then, clicking on the unconfirmed entry presents the form for that entry with the needed data fields highlighted. We've added simple buttons that let you instantly filter to only confirmed or only unconfirmed items within each data section. This helps focus review efforts and makes editing much more efficient. In this screen, you see all positions records for this user. In addition, by sector, the system presents the confirmed and unconfirmed scores for the T-top, T-stem, and total T. New data quality enhancements include the following. Duplicate identification. The system now automatically flags suspected duplicates, entries that appear similar in content or structure. Potential duplicates are identified before they are added to the record with a pop-up window alert. We've added intelligent drop-down menus for universities, organizations, and degree titles. These reduce errors and promote consistency across user records. So once again, here's how the upgrades group together. Development insight tools like coaching and gap analysis, control features like confirmation and filters, and quality enhancements like duplicate detection and consistent entry. Together, these upgrades improve onboarding, reinforce data integrity, and create meaningful paths for personal, professional development. This positions MyT-Me not just as a reporting tool, but as a coaching platform. When the members of your organization all have MyT-Me profiles, we've developed a way for your departments, committees, and teams to each have their own MyT-Team profiles as well. Select Teams on the top bar menu and view the teams that you are leading. Team level visualization lets you look at how adding or removing members of a team will affect the team's overall T-shape. By assessing the T-score for a team before and after adding new members or updating records, we can consider alternative team memberships and the best distribution for our resources. The top portion of this slide shows the system's representation of the T-top and T-stem scores before and after possible additions in a nested radar chart. The individual before and after charts are shown in the lower portion of the slide. Here are two additional views of how changes being considered about the makeup of a team would affect the proportions in the team's T-top and T-stem pie charts. The team leader invites any new member who is selected to join a team. Invitees are sent invitations through MyT-Me, which they must accept before the team's membership is changed. How can MyT-Me be used? For individual growth, mentoring, performance reviews, and team assessments. It's flexible enough to support early career professionals and senior leaders alike. MyT-Me will help maintain a view of an individual's personal career path, build a bridge between their strengths and potentials for future development. It also improves team building and optimizes organization performance by identifying employee strengths. It will help create a structure for effective assessment and career coaching and can become a foundation for personal planning and growth. New users start by uploading their resume or LinkedIn profile. Then they review and confirm each item and remove any duplicates flagged by the system. Next, they explore their T-score, use the gap analysis tool, and apply our confirmation and autofill tools to refine the record. These 6 steps complete the core onboarding process. Looking ahead, we're exploring features like producing your T-shaped resume from the data you have entered into MyT-Me and displaying your T-shape over time, essentially creating a visual record of your T-shape, T-top, and T-stem development through the years. Thanks for your time. Feel free to scan the QR code to access the MyT-Me platform or download our 2024 AHFE paper. And of course, I welcome your questions or follow-up by email. Now it's time to get you started. Thank you.